welcome in, you shit-stained Muppet Fireside. It's me, the Broke Stacker. What is going on? I just watched Deadpool with the wife, pizza movie night. Great times. If you guys haven't watched any of the Deadpools, highly recommended. Especially the latest one that just came out recently, Deadpool 3, Deadpool Wolverine. Really good movie. Check them out. But I was just coming on here to say hi to everybody. Yeah, I'm just somebody said they wanted to see me come on live earlier. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Just gonna come in and hang out with y'all file and it's all good. Excuse me. Woo! I am in desperate need of sharpening my dang knives. This one I haven't needed to sharpen because I haven't really been using it. I'll show you what I mean by sharp in a second. Just because, why not? You guys can't shave your nuts with it, it's not sharp. For those of you who don't know, this is a cold steel Laredo Bowie and SK5 steel. Don't mind the rust, that is a little bit of blood rust. Don't worry, it wasn't mine. No worries. So let's take a look here. So this one is in desperate need of sharpening. I'll show you guys what it can't do for sure. I mean, you see how it doesn't glide, right? It doesn't really do anything with this, right? This needs sharpened. That will be coming in a video near you, coming soon. This one, it is still stupid sharp. I need to get back all my knives like that, and it will be coming soon. Hope you guys keep a good edge on your blade, because nothing is more dangerous than a not sharp knife. You guys have seen me struggle in doing mail calls with this. I have just been really bad about not sharpening my stuff. So that's coming. But yeah, you got this one right here. It's just got a little bit of that cut and horn, if you will. Just a little bit. If you can just split hairs with it, you're doing all right. Am I right? When I last time I sharpened this, I did cut the living bejesus out of myself. It's actually pretty funny. Not at the time. There was blood everywhere. It's good times. But yeah, that one's not too bad. Let's see what my daily carry is doing right now. Clean the stains off of it. Don't worry, it's not blood this time. Let's take a look. This one is a Mackinac, whatever it is at Hunter. Mackinac Hunter from Cold Steel. Yes, I do like some Cold Steels, but again, that's just what I had in my pocket, and it's been in my pocket all day. Good times. You can't shave with it, it's not sharp, am I right? Hey, Chew, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, do you guys wouldn't mind? There's like a like button up here in this right hand corner, the three dots, or you just double click the screen. That would be super appreciated. I love that. Yeah, so I have some new ideas on pouring, but I have to make the molds for it first. I have some Delft clay now. I'm probably going to be pouring into that. If you guys don't know, and you just leave it on there. This is one of my older ones before I had my cameos on there. Really cool how the little ripples came out on this one. I really like this piece. Mine, can't have it, sorry. That's a personal favorite of mine. This is one of the buttons. This is like the brightest button I ever poured in 2023. That was a while ago. Really cool looking there. And then this one was out of 925 sterling silver. The very first silver anything I poured before I had the trademark or hallmark of the Broke Stacker channel there, which is in the likeness of this. In fact, I have a good example right here for you guys. Let's take a look. Got a few of them here. See which one has the best looking hallmark on it. Set those to the side. Not trying to sword fight on the counter here, right? Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, there's my hallmark. So you can get the nice camera shot of that. The ultimate baller. Hey, what an inspirational quote. I don't even know which one I quoted. Yeah, maybe it was that you can't shave your nuts with it. It's not sharp. Yeah, that's mine. That's how I feel. Good times. Our greatest glory is not never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Yes, sir. Hallelujah. That is a good quote right there. I like that, sir. Yeah, that's my hallmark, the Broke Stacker on there, just like the sticker here. It's in that likeness. Made in America. This one's number 5, 2024. 4 ounces, perfect. That one's my Dolan round for that one. We have the Tri Knots here. This one came out a little extra spicy on the darkness. Kind of cool. Really cool ripples in the back of that one. This one's number 6. Going forward, 2025 and forward, I'm going to be putting the weights on all of these. I have been neglecting doing that because I had the really big numbers. It's kind of hard to fit everything on there and not overtake the really cool ripples. So yeah, I now have smaller numbers. I will probably be utilizing a mixture with the bigger ones for like the 2024, or maybe just the serial number in the middle, and everything else will be the smaller numbers. But that'll be going forward into 2025 on my 2025 pieces. One another, yeah, sure. Ultimate Baller, shoot me another cool quote. That is always friendly and welcome. Inspirational quotes, thought provoking material is always welcome here. Man, that is a really cool one too. This one's actually for sale, believe it or not. Number 11, 2024. Look at those ripples on that. Man, that is just freaking cool. I haven't seen anybody else do quite the ripples that I do, but every copper poured piece, brass, silver, gold, you name it, they all come out very distinctly different from all the individual pours. All the conditions are very different. Every person that pours, not I could not myself pour 2 pieces exactly alike, so nobody else could either. Don't let them fool you if they say they can. The Ultimate Baller says failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Nice. One I keep seeing around the job site, they keep saying a near miss is not a showing of how we've failed or failing. It is a gift. A near miss is a gift because you just got lucky and you didn't actually get hurt. So near misses are gifts. Random consumer, welcome on in. Are these copper coins? Coins, they are not. Rounds, they are. These are actually what I pour. I do pour the occasional copper piece, and I do pour the occasional silver piece. I do a lot of hand poured items. And if you guys go to my channel, you can look at the live streams, or before go to the playlists of copper pours, and you'll see all those. I do live copper pours when I do them. Yes, I almost said do. Good times. Man, that is just a really cool one. There's those ones. I have a few others here. Let's take a look. I have a couple more of the, I call these the Tri-Knot Celtic Knots. Wow, that one actually came out pretty nice. Look at those colors going on in there. That's number 9. Wow. So you have to like really sit back and appreciate the different designs of the ripples and everything that happen on these. This is number 9 from 2024. Really beautiful ripples that came out on this one. Hope you guys like these. If you're ever interested in any of my pours, please feel free to reach out to me at thebroke.stacker@yahoo.com. It's the best way to get a hold of me. If you can't remember that, go to my channel abouts, and it is right there, my contact information. And if you can't remember my name, the Broke Stacker, later, just to hit the subscribe button, and I'll be right there. Good times. But yeah, these are very unique, every single one of them. That's number 10, 2024. But I'm showing off you guys my last of my stock right now for 2024. I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to get to pour any more. These are my buttons, I like to call them, just little guys. When I don't have too much left in the crucible, I try to pour some of these. This one's kind of cool. Looks like lava. It's magma. Lucas, what material is your mold? Curious what can handle that temp. I actually use graphite right now, using some graphite molds, but make sure you preheat those, get the moisture out of them, or you can have a steam explosion. And or just crack your mold. So you got to preheat them to, I'd say, at least like 500 degrees, and you should be golden if you're going to pour those. Jagannatha, Jagannath, Jagannath Das from India. Welcome in. Hoo! Yeah, what's up, buddy? Welcome on in. Good times. Yeah, there's just some of my buttons. Some are a little brighter than others. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just some old graphite coming off of the graphite crucibles that make these a little bit darker. Maybe it's just the air oxidizing and burning onto the metal itself. But yeah, they're all come out just a little bit different. 2024. What else we got here? I got some of my honeybee rounds as well. These are always pretty cool. It's kind of how I started off. These were the first pours that I did was with the honeybee graphite mold. Brown sugar 69. Welcome in. Do you shoot your molds or suit? Do I suit my molds? No, I don't suit them. What I do is in the graphite mold, I will hit them with the MAP gas liberally, just heat the heck out of them. And sometimes it can make a little soot kind of substance on there. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Brown sugar. So good to see you, buddy. Is Chew in here? Yeah, Chew's in here. What's up, Chew? Chew's got quiet on me. Yeah, man. We got 5 likes, man. Thank you guys so much. Hitting that double click on the screen there. Really appreciate that. Builds the algorithm, brings more people into the channel. These are just some of my items. If you guys are interested in anything specifically, let me know. You can. Best way to get a hold of me is thebrokestacker@yahoo.com. That's my email. So yeah, could talk turkey there. Depending on your mailing address, might vary the price just slightly. The price of the material. My rounds themselves, I kind of keep consistently the same price. Oh yeah, this was an overstrike. It's not 110. No, it's 10 with a 0 over the 1 there, I believe. Or was it the other way around? We'll never know. But yeah, 357. That's a good one. 357 Magnum. Good looking colors on this one too. Oh my goodness. Love it, love it, love it. I'm pretty sure that one was 10 over 11. What's this one? That's 13. What was the last one I just had? That was 14. So what's this one? This is 15. Yeah, so it's either 10 or 11. I'm pretty sure that I put the oh, that was the wrong one. Where did it go? Not too many here to play with. But looking at that, I probably meant to put the 1 over the 0 or vice versa. So yeah, that's a mint error, if you will. My bad. Let me see here. We'll go back to the chat here, Ultimate Hunter. If you can't make good things, make small changes one by one. Yes, sir. Lucas says, you ever thought about hitting edges with a laser? No, that's an idea. I don't have a laser. I mean, I got a laser pointer here, but no, I haven't considered doing that yet there, Lucas. Good idea. I love that. Nathan Walker, I am an AG, which is, for silver, slash silver stacker, AU as well. AU is gold. Do you think copper is worth it? Well, I think copper has an intrinsic value and it's definitely useful. It's an industrial metal, just like technically silver is right now. It's kind of been demonetized, no longer so much a monetary metal used in commerce every day, at least not in the United States. But I think it will too rise again. Like I think the last U.S. 1 cent penny, if you will, well, that was 95% copper, was in 1982. That was the last time we actually had real money over here, physical, tangible goods, good stuff. I have got to go. All right, buddy, you better go. If nature's calling, don't come a walking. Have a good night there, bud. Got to go to work, but I am subscribing. Thanks for sharing your work. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. Like the pictures of the cars there. I'll have to zoom in on that later. I can't quite make them out, but I'm assuming those are pony cars. Maybe a truck in the back there. 2 red ones. I'll check that out later. Very cool. But yeah, those are my guys right there. And oh, one more. I think someone's already emailed me about this one. This is my extra large Kit Kat bar. This one came out a little unique there on top, but I think I kind of like it. It's hand poured silver just to show that I'm not perfect all the time either. This one is, I did another overstrike. I've only done this twice now. I can get that up there. This is actually number 3. It's not number 4. I screwed up. I put number 4. It's like, oh shit, it's not number 4. It's number 3. So yeah, this one's actually number 3. It's my hallmark there. 999 copper. 16.58 ounces, or 16 ounces to a pound. Copper is measured in traditional pounds and ounces or whatever. So that would be, what is it, 28 grams to an ounce, not 31.15 like in a troy ounce. And yeah, it's just a little bit over a pound. That's a pretty nice, what everybody else has deemed the broke beater bar, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you with that. Yeah, huh. But no, these are pretty cool. I've only poured 3 of these so far. I did the sweeping back and forth pouring motion to try to get those lateral lines there. That was on purpose. That was just to give it a little bit more character. I thought it looked kind of cool. First couple I did came out stupid nice. This one I kind of blooped on the top, but again, it makes it very unique. So, coming soon to YouTube near you, I will be doing some knife sharpening videos. That'll probably be the next little thing I do. This one's not too bad right now, but tell you what, this one needs some work. So I've been working a little bit more than others. Great letter opener, but we need it to be properly sharpened, so we're going to be doing that later. This one, oh, when I had this, when I sharpened this, I must have had demons pouring out of my eyes because it is stupid sharp still. Again, let me show you that one more time. We're just hanging out here, by the way, folks. Nothing too specific. Hoping OC Stacker would stop in. He was kind of pushing for me to do it live tonight. But yeah, this is pretty sharp, just a little bit. That's my what I call a 100-mile knife. I'm 100 miles or more from the house. That's what I carry. I don't care what you say. I think I can do more damage with this than a Glock. You can sew up holes, but you can't sew it back on. Am I right? Let's see here. Put that to the side. I'm curious, what do you guys use for sharpening your blades? I do a mixture of certain things, especially with different stages of the sharpness. I do some diamond cuts, diamond stones to begin with. It's really bad. Usually finish up with some ceramic honing sticks. And then if you're feeling real fancy fresh, you can do the stropping with a honing material or honing liquid on top of your strop and get that nice mirror polish on there if you like. Pretty good stuff. Hey man, who do you think will win the next US election in a couple weeks? It's anybody's game. Nobody can say, especially with alleged voter fraud and everything else going on these days. Legitimately win, I have my own ideas. Actually winning, we'll see what happens. I feel like there was some scrupulous activities going on in the last election, and well, as I have my doubts as to legitimacy of some of the elections, I still get off my butt and I go out and vote for what I think is right. So, and I suggest you do too if you are available to do so. Oh, excuse me, I had to wet my whistle right there. Well, thank you, Damien. Welcome on in, by the way. Sorry, I had to announce you. Got to do that. Good times. So yeah, I will be doing some knife sharpening videos in the future. I've been threatening to do that for a while. Give you guys a good idea how to actually get a proper edge on a blade. I don't like it when people try to do rapid removal material on the knife. For me, I like to see the trigonometry of the angle of the blade coming down closer to the spine, like down here, and so to give you that longer sweeping motion there to give you more cutting power. unlike that nice beveled edge going on there, if you will. If you do that with a much some of the best cutting power knives out there don't have a reinforced spine like that at all. For instance, yeah, this guy right here, it is a straight triangle from the spine of the blade to the tip of the blade. It is very, very effective on the cutting power. I love that. And did you see a knife that is, for example, the spine is here and they start cutting the bevel like way up here and it's not that much and this is made for it, it's a really strong spine. It's more made for penetrating but not slicing. I am more of a slicing knife kind of guy. If you're actually going to use it as a work knife, that's kind of what you need it to, as you don't need it so much stabbing as you do need slashing or slicing. That is my personal opinion and preference on the blades. The trigonometry is very critical when thinking about those virtues of the blade. Excuse me. I don't have any more blades here immediately with me other than a few katanas in the corner, but I'm not busting all that out right now. Sorry. Do you guys wanted to see a couple of my katanas, or there is one short I did a while back. You can just scroll through my shorts on my channel and then you'll see those. Just good examples. I like my cold steel katanas. Eventually, one day, the dream would be to get like a Paul Shinhanwei, or something else like that. Some actual Japanese hand pounded steel. So the cold steels are great. They're very effective, very powerful, very a lot of cutting power with them, but they're pretty heavy. The beautiful part about some Japanese steel is they have just as much cutting power, if not more so, and they're lighter, more majestic, more flowing if you're into the art form of working with your blades. They're pretty cool. November 5th, 2024. Don't forget to vote. Yes, sir. I agree with you, Sour Diesel. I know about that Sour Diesel back in the day. It's been a long time, but I got you. I know what you're doing there. And if you guys are ever interested in my pieces, I do pour here and there, and everything is first come, first serve. There's a benefit auction coming up, I believe, in the beginning of November for the Wounded Warrior Project. I will be donating at least a couple of these pieces. I'm going to give it till tomorrow. Nobody's hit me up on anything specific, like the broke beater bar here. I think somebody's already asked me about this one, so this one might be spoken for. Like I said, first come, first serve. Whoever emails me first, you have the opportunity to get those. Really nice pieces of, as far as hand poured copper goes, there's not very many people that do it. It's extremely hard on your furnace, extremely hard on your crucibles, your molds, and it's just not very many people are good at it. So I started off um, running versus walking, if you will, with going with copper versus silver. Copper is a lot harder to pour than silver, so I started on the hard level, so everything else is just easy now for me. Not it's never easy, but it's easier for me, I should say. But yeah, guys, if you're ever interested, just let me know. They're out there and they are available. Let me see here. If you guys will be so patient, I can bring you up a couple more blades and give you some examples of what I do and don't like in a nice blade. I'd have to run down there and grab a couple really quick, but if you just hang tight for just a minute, chitty chat it up in the chat and give me, I don't know, 60 little seconds, I will be right back, so don't go anywhere. Okay, and I'm back. Got some fine examples here to demonstrate for you guys what I'm talking about. Blade trigonometry, blade design. Set these off to the side for now. Show you guys some new ones here. New tonight. Anyways, on this video, this live stream. OC Stacker, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Must be getting old. I'm almost out of breath running down the stairs. First things first, this one here. Anybody know what this one is? Does anybody recognize this blade? If you know, you know. Try not to give away the name on there. Here's a hint. It's a Cold Steel. Anybody recognize this one? Let me know in the chat if you recognize it. Give you just a second. I'm probably lagging as always. OC Stacker, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. I saw you earlier there in the other chats this evening. I had pizza and a movie calling my name, and I could not resist. Sorry. All right, no guesses. That's fine. Show you guys what this one is called. This is the Black Rhino from Cold Steel. I don't think there's my fingerprints all over it. I don't think they've made this one for quite some time. There's all these fine scratches on here. These are aluminum bolsters. That's why they scratch so easy, but it's fine. They're still really smooth. It's just a cosmetic thing. Try to get my fingerprints off of that. But yeah, I really, really, really like this blade. This is, if I'm going to go out to a nice dinner or whatever, this is my carry knife on that one. Let me show you what it can do here. Just 1 second. Little piece of cardstock. Again, you can't shave with it. It's not sharp, am I right? Yeah. Stupid sharp. There, see if I can get a little bit closer there. Not cut the hell out of myself. You can't shave with it, guys. It's not sharp. So yeah. Don't worry. I know that this oil in your skin can damage blades. I hope you guys know that the oil in your skin can damage the blades. You always want to oil your blades after handling. And try to oil them as often as you can. Just like any other piece of metal, they love oil, but not the oil in your skin for some reason. Very strange. All right, so again, this one's kind of a medium of the road, has the spine back here, but it's so long on this trigonometry from here to there. It has an enormous amount of cutting power behind it. You gotta have that trigonometry, the 3 points from the base of your spine all the way to the edge of your edge at the top there. The more length you can get on that, the more slicing power you can get. But on the opposite end of that, here's the another extreme example of that. There is the Corsican from Cold Steel again. Maximum stabbing power on this one. Not so sharp as it is a pokey stabby. This was actually used or made in the likeness. I'm trying to remember the history of Corsica. The island city of Corsica. Lots of thieves, beggars, and assassins there. And this was in the likeness of like an assassin's weapon, something you just get your pokey stabby on. Good times. You know, I've never actually tried to cut anything with this in. I doubt it's sharp. If it is, that'd be amazing. Yeah, it's still got a pretty decent edge on it for minimum trigonometry going on there from the edge. But again, this is pretty much like brand new. I've had this thing for like at least 20 years. I don't know when they stopped making these. I don't know if they're still making them or not. I haven't really looked. I got my fill when I got mine. Very, very pointy. Very pointy edge. Maximum stabbage. Good times. OC Stacker, what is your blade of choice? I'm very curious. What's your go-to brand? There's the Corsican there. the Assassin Island, if you will. This one, we'll get it for the maximum effect there. This is a 6-inch Cold Steel Tylite. Again, I'm not trying to be a brand ambassador for Cold Steel, but I like what works. So I can get that going there. Nice little quick snap open. This is the Tylite 6, the 6-incher. 6-inch blade. Again, there it is, my sticky fingers on there. Apparently I got some oily fingers from eating pizza. But yeah, again, more about stabbing. To call this like a razor edge from the factory. Yeah, they're pretty sharp, but I've seen sharper, so I'm not going to boast about that. But pokey stabby wise, they're pretty damn effective. I'll just say that. Dark alley or whatever. If you're worried about multiple assailants, not a bad one to have, because the fact that this hand has a what end to end, it's like 6.5 inches long. You don't even have to deploy the blade. You can use that and kind of beat your way out of there instead of pokey stabby in a self-defense scenario. Good, very good blade on that one. AUS 8A steel, I believe. All these that I'm showing you right now, I believe, are AUS 8A steel, with the exception of the Laredo buoy that's at SK5 steel. I haven't really looked into what Cold Steel's been doing lately. I was really big into it. I played there for a short while, about 10 years ago, and that seemed to be the main steel they were using back then. VG1 Semi 3, which I do have a couple of those as well. I'm not running down to get those right now. Look, this is what I like to see. See where that spine is on this one versus where the blade beveling starts to go in there. Lots of cutting power on that. I love this knife for that. Excellent blade design on this. These kind of snap open and close. They're not a traditional butterfly. It's almost like a California legal butterfly thing, but they're cool. I mean, this one is called the Paradox. It is, again, stupid sharp, pretty knife, and well, it's just a pretty looking thing right here. But as far as like quick deployment, I wouldn't bet your life on it. You know what I mean? Nickel Wood Woof for Gulk. Man, we'll just say Nickel. What's up, Nickel? I love this channel. You sound like Charlie from Smiling Friends when he's drunk. Charlie from Smiling Friends. I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to look that up, bud. Thank you. But yeah, again, these are stupid sharp. You can't shave with your knives. Well, maybe you ought to rethink the knives that you're working with. I've had plenty of knives I've been able to sharpen to get to this level, but as soon as you actually put them to work, they just dull out really quick. Like your 440 stainless. Stay away from that junk. That is junk. You got to get you guys some true hardened steel that has good edge retention, and yeah, you'll do just fine. If you're not familiar with any decent name brands out there or types of steels, let me throw a couple out there. Obviously, Cold Steel's a decent one. My personal knife brand, my favorite knife brand right now is Microtech. Love Microtechs out the front knives. They have folders as well. They just patented a new technology. When you have the out the front knives, they're going to go in and out the top. Spring assisted deployment and retraction on those, at least on the Microtechs. Most of them are retractable as well at this point of spring, but usually you get this blade wobble, right? Just a little bit of jiggle in the blade. The new patent that Microtech has, not only do they have a very unique deployment system, but now they have this anti-weight blade wobble, or blade play they call it, anti-blade play technology. I'm very curious. I want to get one in my hand, and then maybe I can show that off to you guys, take it apart, break it down, and show you exactly what's going on inside there. I'm very curious. I hope you guys are too. Nickel says 440 stainless machete I had broke on a rock and almost almost nicked my chin when it broke on a stone. I was chopping down weeds. Oh yeah, that 440 stainless. I feel like it's dangerous. It's good for maybe like a lawnmower blade, but I wouldn't put it past that. They're stainless steel. You can't really harden them. If you can harden them, God bless you. But the 440 stainless steel, they don't hold edges. They can crack. I mean, the only thing that's beneficial from them, they're resistant to corrosion and erosion, like rusting out because of the high chromium content, but it's not quite high enough to justify it being super sharp and reliable. Just not my thing. To keep it valid, yes, sir, I agree. For steels out there, what's another good one? The older, I don't know about the newer ones now, the older Microtechs, they used it SV34, I think it is, SV34 steel. Really good steel on that one. The AUS8A, these, their edge retention's okay. It takes forever to sharpen these because they're so hard. And I'd say the edge retention, it could be better. That's why I think they're using AUS8, AUS10A is what they're using now. I have no experience with those. I've never had it in my hand, never sharpened it, never daily worked towards those. I have no input for those at all. But I'm thinking about getting one of the newer cold steels, give it a go, see what it do. Maybe the newer ones are better, maybe the older ones are better. I don't know. I haven't touched those yet, but it'll be one of these days. Another great steel to work with, it would be like a 1085 high carbon. That's what cold steels are. Cold steel, cold steel, cold steel. Sorry. My cold steel katanas are made out of the 1085 high carbon. And really great steel. No complaints there whatsoever. They will, if you put your fingerprints on there, I guarantee your oil and your skin will eat in the steel in those because they're high carbon. Not much chromium at all, if any. And so yeah, it's just raw steel. Make sure you keep some oil on those. Is that Japanese steel any good? It depends on the Japanese steel, doesn't it? VG1 steel is extraordinarily effective. High edge retention. It actually takes an edge fairly decently, not too easily, but you can put a razor's edge on that and it has excellent edge retention. Really good stuff. And if yeah, for cleaning the metal or whatever, you're not going to just use like WD-40 for like protection or whatever you're going to use. You can use yourself some rim oil. That's what I do occasionally. If you guys are not familiar with that. Speaking of which, I think I got all that right here. Get yourself a little rim oil. That's the good stuff. Usually you use this for cleaning guns, but it works really good on your knives as well. Doesn't leave an excessive amount of residue behind as well. So if you're a psycho like me and usually eat with your pocket knife, then yeah, not a bad choice to go with. And just spray it a little bit on the towel there. Just go a little bit on the blade. That's all you need to do. Make sure the oils in your skin don't eat anything away. And that's all you got to do. Don't forget about the spine. Anything else steel as well. Gotta make sure that's all good to go. Protective layer from the elements. Protect your investments, am I right? Take care of your blades, they'll take care of you. Good times. Is VG1 gonna chop through barrels and anything else literally thrown at me? For that answer, if you're thinking about doing extreme torture testing on your blades, do yourself a favor and not do that to your own blades and go on to Cold Steel, ask for their free magazine. They used to offer a torture test and proving videos of their steel blades, and they put them through car doors, car hoods, chop through whole pigs, 1-inch manila rope, leather, you name it, like even just like pieces of bar stock and stuff like that. They beat the crap out of those knives and they're still fine and hold a razor's edge. Like, if that's not proof in the pudding, I don't know what is. That was one of the main reasons I got behind the brand myself, and at a very early age, very early time there, because I saw those proven videos. I was like, wow, I need to get me one of those. Damn, so what rapier should I purchase that's durable? I believe Cold Steel actually makes it a rapier. If I'm not mistaken. Go on their website, order the free catalog. I'm sure they got an online catalog as well. You didn't hear it from me, but I think you can get those items cheaper, not directly through Cold Steel. Shop around, my friend. I need some Nickel says, I need some Keene Bradley type she. I'm not sure who Keene Bradley is, my friend, but to each their own. I might have to get off here soon, guys. I'm losing my battery, and it might start glitching out on me here soon. And I wouldn't subject you guys to that. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not exactly a brand ambassador, but proof's in the pudding. This stuff works. My daily carry right now is this guy. I'm going to put a little oil on him too. It's the, see if I can get it in the shot there, Mechanic Hunter. I don't even know if they make this anymore. This is a AUS 8A steel again. It's been working great for me for daily carry. Cuts through zip ties and ropes and plastic just fine. Even cuts through your apples and your cheese. Anybody asks, that's my cheese knife, right? I think I have some adhesive on here. If you guys ever need to get adhesive, like tape or whatever, off of your blade, good old WD-40 works great. In fact, if you're trying to get adhesive off of anything, WD-40 works great. If it's really old adhesive, you might have to let it soak in there for a few minutes and then it comes right off. What else we got here? Not too many of my knives need a sharpening right now. This is definitely one of them. Don't mind me, I'm just kidding. Hitting them with the rag here. I guess I could do that shot. Entertainment value, right? Be careful. I've cut through plenty of these towels before not paying attention. And then potentially into your hand. So be careful of that. Okay, what's they say here? It's a fictional anime. Okay, copy that. Yeah, most animes are fictional. Except for Akira, right? That was real. Just kidding. Futuristic, what's the name of the power that the one guy had? Not so much Akira, but Akeda, the other guy. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. The telekinesis going on. That's the word I'm looking for. Telekinesis. Good anime. That's like the OG anime right there. I think it was Akira was what, debuted in 1977, 79, somewhere in there. Way ahead of its time. Yeah, again, if you want to ever get that blood rust off like that, you didn't pay attention to get it off in the first place, it will rust on you on the SK5 steel. SK5, I have no complaints other than the lack of corrosion resistance. It will rust on you, but holds a hell of an edge on and takes a hell of an edge, I will say that. Hey guys, again, my battery's dying. I probably got to get off of here before it dies on me. Yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. I just want to let you know I have some beautiful items like the broke beat down stick. Yeah, it's a little over a pound of copper right there. If you guys are interested in any of my copper pours, please reach out to me at thebrokestacker@yahoo.com. excuse me, yahoo.com. Good times. 3.3 ounces of copper. Now, if you don't know, you're thinking like silver. Silver is measured in troy ounces. Copper is measured in just regular ounces. So the difference being troy ounces are 31.15 grams to an ounce. Regular ounces are 28 grams to an ounce. But 16 ounces, a pound makes the world go around, right? So just keep that in mind. Just remember that. Shit looks dope. Well, thank you, bud. Yeah, if you guys are ever interested in these are my own. I poured these by hand, melted the copper out of some copper wire. If you don't know, you can go back and look at my copper melting videos. They are on my channel page. Either go to the playlists, or I believe most of those are done with the live stream. So go to the live streams. But yeah, some of them just come out with some really cool goers. I didn't treat these at all. These are exactly how they came out of the mold. Got the doubloon style here. Just one side. They do make molds that have both sides, but I don't have that one. I'm thought about getting it, but then all my stamping will have to be on the rim. I might do that one day, but nah, not yet. I'm actually looking to do some other pours with Delft clay, maybe some Lost PLA. I have many ideas right now. I'm going to be getting a 3D printer and making my own designs using CAD, printing those out, and have extremely unique pieces coming in the near future. First things first, I got to get the 3D printer and start working on the CAD system. A little bit of dust going on there. 4.47 ounces. That's a honker, that doubloon round. How much it weigh? This one, nickel, weighs 4.47 ounces. They all vary just a little bit. I do my best to keep it consistent, but not just free pouring these by hand. They come out a little different. Like this one came out exactly 4 ounces. That's the Broke Stacker hallmark on there. I stamp all my pours with that now. 2024. I don't even remember when I poured this one, but yeah. Yikes. Yeah, that's a honker. For sure. And again, honeybees. Got some of these in stock as well. You guys are interested in any of my works? Again, the Broke Stacker at yahoo.com. Now I'm going to wrap it up with that tonight, guys. I thank you so much for all coming in, hanging out with me, and, just talking knives and knife care and all that. Keep an eye out for some knife sharpening videos coming soon. And hopefully, if I'm a good little boy in between now and Christmas, hopefully I'll get some new knives around Christmas time. I'll share those with you guys as well. I'd call it the statement maker. Oh, nice. Thank you. Wouldn't even see it coming though. Nice. Very nice, guys. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I'm at 5% on the phone. I'm going to call it quits tonight. Y'all have a great night. Keep stacking. Stack 'em high.